So he goes to everyone's houses and he creates like a havoc in everyone's houses. Just like a storm. So Krishna creates a storm in everyone's houses in Vrindavan. Understand? So just like if there's a storm, the water of all the oceans and rivers, they become agitated because of the storm. In the same way, Krishna has such a beautiful pastimes, and with these pastimes, he's like immersing all the Vrajavasis in the ocean of love. Like they all become under this, like affected by this, they all are drowned in this ocean of love. So beautiful description. If Krishna doesn't go to anyone's houses, like to one Vrajavasi house, all this, they will come to Mother Yashoda and they will complain to Mother Yashoda. Oh, why didn't Kanhaiya come to our house? Why didn't he come? But also if Krishna also comes to their house, still they complain. Oh, Krishna came to our house and he has pinched the small babies and also like released the cows, destroyed the milk and the yogurt. Krishna did a mess in our house. He's eating and 10 times more he's destroying. Like he's eating one portion and 10 times what he ate he's actually destroying because he's breaking. And so this is not only one day. Every day this happens. This takes place in Vrindavan. So when there's a flood in the ocean, okay, maybe once every 5 years then there's a storm. The storm is not every day, you know, only sometimes. But in Braj, there's like storm of love that Krishna creates in Braj. It's not only one day, it's every day. It's every day. Such a beautiful pastimes happening all the time. So beautiful pastimes. So this, who wouldn't feel bliss after listening to these pastimes of Krishna? Satavrata Muni, he's saying, so like this Gopal, he has immersed all the Vrajavasis in an ocean of bliss. Ghoshapali, this cowherd man. So beautiful. This bhava being described. So Ishatageshu means those who think Krishna is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is telling to these devotees, I am not controlled by your love. I am not controlled by this kind of love. Hey devotees, you who follow Aishwarya Marga, the path of opulence mood, listen carefully, open your ears and listen. I am not controlled by your love. Those who think Krishna is Bhagavan, Krishna himself is saying, I am not controlled by their love. Do you understand? The shloka explains. Again and again I pay my pranams to Krishna. So in this shloka Satyvrata Muni, he is saying, Krishna is controlled by three moods. The mood of the Sakaras. He is controlled by his friends, Sakaras.
itthaṁ brahma-sukhānubhūtyā dassangataṇāṁ paradaivateṇam maya-shritaṇāṁ naradarakena satāṁ vejaho krita-purna-puñya. कितना सुंदर श्लोक वर्णन होती है.
So beautiful this verse describes. This shloka is about Sakaras, friendship mood. What are the pious deeds that these friends of Krishna performed? Krita Punya Punja. What is this Sukriti? These pious deeds they have, that as a fruit of this, they are friends with Krishna, performing pastimes as like a friend. Punya here in the context means what is their good fortune they have, which kind of pious deeds they did in previous life, but actually you cannot be friends with Krishna because of punya, pious deeds. Also even Sukriti cannot bring you to this position. So to attain Krishna, you cannot attain him but Sukriti or punya. So to attain Brajandanandana Krishna, what do you need? You need lobha, greed, nothing else. Greed to listen this kind of katha. This shloka explains, Krishna Bhakti Rasa
लौल मूल्यं जन्म
Bhavitamati.
जन्म कोटि सुकृति न लभ्यते.
Janma Kruti Sukrit na labhyate. You cannot attain it by Sukriti. Not even by Punya. Pious deeds also you cannot attain it. Even by your Sukriti also you cannot attain it.
किसके द्वारा?
Only by what?
लोभ रूपी.
By your lobha, the greed.
इसको खरीदो.
You have to buy. Buy where? In the market? Which market?
जहाँ पर ऐसे महान ब्रजरसिक संत महात्मा विराजमान.
Where these great exalted saints they are. Where they are present. Buy from them. How to buy?
केवल कथा श्रवण के द्वारा.
Greed to listen his Harikatha.
भगवान के ऐसे मधुर कथा में रुचि हो जाना, कथा श्रवण में रुचि हो जाना.
To have taste, to listen Harikatha, it is not easy to get this taste to listen to Harikatha,
बातें सत्य
to hear Harikatha. This is true.
ब्रह्म-सुखानुभूत्यम्. अहो इस संसार के जो संसार के भयभीत से, संसार के भय से
Oh, fearing this material world.
भयभीत होकर जो लोग
Those who
मुक्ति की इच्छा करते हैं, मोक्ष
they desire liberation,
की इच्छा पाने, उसे क्या कहा जाता है? मोक्ष.
mumukshu is someone who wants to attain liberation.
भय से भीत
So those who are afraid of this material world and want to attain the liberation,
मुक्ति पाने के लिए जो चाहते हैं,
they want to attain liberation, they are called mumukshu.
ऐसे मोक्ष के लिए भी
Even for them,
अपनी
it's not possible.
ये बता दिया. इत्थम सतांग. सतांग कहने की शब्द है. कौन सा सतांग?
Itam satam, which satam?
सतांग माने साधु,
Satam means sadhus.
जो संसार से भयभीत होकर
These sadhus who are
त्रिगुणा
afraid from this material world.
मैं तो जीवती
Gurudev is explaining the shloka itam satam brahma. Okay, so satam means the sadhu, brahma. These sadhus who are afraid of this raja, sata, raj, tamaguna, the modes of nature. They are afraid. They don't want the sufferings of Maya. Like, because we are all actually frying and suffering in the sufferings of this material world.
संसार से भीत होकर के
So being afraid from this material world,
करने के लिए लोग क्या करते हैं?
these sadhus, they want to attain liberation.
अनेक प्रकार कठोर त्याग
And they are performing so many austerities and renunciation to fix their heart. And then
भगवान के अंग कांति में,
in the end, they want to merge in the effulgence of Lord, His effulgence,
जहाँ पर न दुखमस्ति,
where there is no suffering and no happiness also.
दुख सुख के किसी प्रकार,
There is no any kind of duk and sukh, no unhappiness, not any happiness, nothing.
क्योंकि यदि दुख की अनुभूति हो, सुख की अनुभूति हो,
Because if you feel unhappiness, you'll feel happiness. And if you feel happiness, you'll feel unhappiness.
कहते हैं ऑपोजिट शब्द.
This is like antonyms. It's
वर्षा काल है तो वर्षा काल आएगा,
So for example, if this summer, there's a rainy season. If there's spring, there's fall.
ठंडी आएगा, है कि नहीं?
Isn't it?
है? तो ऐसे कोई स्थान हो जहाँ पर
Is there a place where it's not hot, where it's not hot and not cold also? I want to go to that place. What is the meaning? A place where I cannot feel any kind of unhappiness and also I cannot feel any kind of happiness. Happiness, not unhappiness. What is that place?
मुक्ति के बारे में कह रहे हैं, जहाँ पर चले जाते हैं. कौन सा लोग कहाँ पर ब्रह्म लय में हो जाते हैं, ब्रह्म में लय हो जाने वाला
So those who are merging Brahma Lay.
कहा जाता है, जहाँ पर
Brahma Lay means
न सुखमस्ति, जहाँ पर दुख और सुख की अनुभूति,
where you don't feel any happiness nor unhappiness.
व्यक्ति
Happiness nor unhappiness.
यदि गोविंद कैसे सुंदर लीला कथा श्रवण करे, वो भी मुक्ति की वासना छोड़ दे.
Even them, if they listen about Krishna's pastimes, they will give up this desire for liberation.
उनके लिए ऐसे संभव नहीं है. इस ऐसे सुंदर वत्सल माधुर्य रस
And even for these people who want liberation, it's not possible for them to realize these beautiful, sweet moods
ब्रह्म सुखानु
of the friends of Krishna.
ब्रह्म सुख आनंद सुख करने वाली मोक्ष गति है. ब्रह्म सुख इत्थम सदां ब्रह्म सुखानुभूत्यं दासंगतनां परदैवतेन, जो भगवान की सर्व ऐश्वर्य आदि स्वीकार करते हैं.
those who accept Bhagavan as being full of opulence, like the Supreme Lord, those who serve him.
ऐसे दास भक्त के लिए संभव नहीं,
Even these Dasya Bhaktas are also not, for them is also not possible.
ऐश्वर्य मार्ग के भक्त ऐसे दसंगतनां
They are following Ashwarya Marga, path of opulence.
देवता
Paradevata, they think, oh, okay, he's,
तो यही जानते हैं
the Dasya Bhakta thinks, oh, okay, Krishna
वो भगवान है और मैं
is Bhagavan,
क्षुद्र उनके
and I'm just an insignificant servant. He's the Supreme Lord.
दसंगतनां परदैवते माया से नारद नरदारों के इस संसार में जो माया के द्वारा आश्रित है, माया कैसे उनकी सदा सर्वदा पिटाई करती है,
Those who are also suffering by Maya so much.
सदा लती खाए, माया के दास होकर के हम लोग क्या करते हैं, स्लेव बन गए,
So we became slaves of Maya. We are slaves of Maya.
कृतदास है, हम लोग कृतदास बन गए, माया के कृतदास कहा जाता है, the slave of माया,
We are Kritadas. We are like the servant of the slave of Maya.
पिटाई करते हैं,
Maya is beating us up, beating up,
इतने पिटाई
beating us so much, so much.
बाध्य करा देती है,
We're completely bound.
कोई पेपर में आ जाते हैं,
Sometimes it shows in the paper.
कुछ लड़कियां जो इधर उधर भागते रहती हैं,
Some girls are going here and there,
प्रकार के ऐसे दुष्ट लोग हैं, उसको क्या कहते हैं,
and then some evil people come.
फिर कहाँ कहाँ मुंबई कलकत्ता जहाँ पर क्या बोले पतितालय है, वहीं पर उनको बेच देते हैं,
Then they sell these girls in other cities like Bombay and other places. They sell the girl.
हजारों लाखों रुपए उनके बेच देते हैं,
They sell them for like thousands of rupee, 100,000s of rupee.
ले जाते हैं, तुमको नौकरी दिला देंगे, ये करेंगे,
But they cheat the girl. Says, oh yeah, I'll give you some job or something. But actually they take her and
समझते कि नहीं,
patitalai. I don't know what is.
नहीं समझते नहीं,
You don't know what is a patitalai?
बेसाल
Ah, it's like a prostitute place, prostitute whorehouse. Sorry. So they sell her in the prostitute place,
वहीं पर जब चले जाते वहीं पर वो
patitalai. But they cheat her to take her there. They have many promises.
समस्त काम करना पड़ता है, दुष्कर्म काम करना,
So she is like slave work there.
बर्बाद
So her life is completely disgraced.
है, क्यों वो सोचते हैं मैं जिसको मैं
Why?
है, और खरीद जब लिया उसको क्या करते हैं,
So-
पिटाई करते हैं,
So they think, oh, I bought this girl, so she can have to do everything for me. And then they even beat her if she doesn't do, and she has to do many bad things.
है, कभी पेपर में आते हैं,
Sometimes this appears in the papers.
पुलिस उसे किसी प्रकार उद्धार, खरीदा, खरीद करके उसको रख दिया, मैं जैसे कहूंगी
So if you buy someone,
ना ही
you have to do exactly what that person, somebody has bought you, you have to do what that person told. So it's like a slave.
पहले युग में तो कथा तो अब हमें क्या समझ में,
What we'll understand about older yugas, even nowadays,
इस प्रकार
in the present society.
निर्यातन देते हैं, निर्यातन से उसके कष्ट देते हैं,
So these slaves, they suffer so much, tortured.
आज
Do you understand?
संसार में ऐसे भरे हुए हैं सब, है, सब देशों में ऐसे भरे हुए,
So in all the countries, it's full of this kind of people, all these things going on.
मुख नहीं खोलते, माने कोई प्रतिवाद नहीं करते,
And nobody's opposing and speaking against.
चार की पुलिस पकड़ करके रख करके
Okay, maybe 2 or 4 police,
मीडिया के द्वारा
they'll catch this kind of people. Means maybe 2 or 4 people, 2 cases come to light to the police and the society and everything. But actually, these things are everywhere. There's like, since ancient times, these prostitute places,
आज तक भी
until nowadays, these prostitute places, and they are like working sometimes like these, like slave work, and it's so sad, all this.
नारी निर्यातन होते हैं,
Like how women are like mistreated like that, and their life is completely disgraced. What to do?
मेरे कहने के इसलिए कहने की यह प्रकार के, इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ माया सीताना नरदारकेन, माया के द्वारा आश्रित जो है कृतदास बनने वाले, ये कितने कष्ट हो रहे हैं,
So those who are suffering in Maya, like those are slaves of Maya, they are suffering so much.
संसार के लोग कितने दुख कष्ट में पड़े
How,
उसके बाद कौन सुनेंगे,
who will listen about their sufferings? Who will think about the sufferings of those who are slaves of Maya?
पत्रिका में
When we see
न्यूज में जब
in the news this news,
देख करके कितने कष्ट होते
we feel so much pain, isn't it? We
हैं, कौन उसके सहायता कर
but who can help these people who are like in this into the slave works and in many different places of the world?
वास्तव में सत्य है,
This is true.
उसमें एक चैनल देखना,
So there is one channel, Police File,
पुलिस फाइल एक चीज है,
like one program in the TV, like a TV show.
सत्य घटना के ऊपर भी लिखते हैं,
They say only the truth.
वाले कुछ कहीं कहीं जो है
They say the truth, like true cases.
सत्य घटना के वो दिखाते रहते
You know, it's a TV show about the cases that show up in the police.
हैं, निर्यातन, अरे एम इसलिए
These cases where women, they are completely like a,
माया स्थिताना,
I think not tortured is not the word, like how they are completely injustice or
जब वो आश्रित हो जाते हैं,
like situations,
उसको कैसे पिटाई करते हैं,
very bad situations for the ladies. And I'm giving the example because just like in a whorehouse, like there's the chief, the pimp, right, of the prostitute places,
उसके क्या करते हैं,
place.
पिटाई करते
He even beats up the girls, the ladies, for obliging them to do bad things.
हैं, को दीदा पालित तेज है,
And Shastra explains the condition so is like this under Maya.
ये तो श्लोक तो पढ़ लेते हैं,
We read the shloka,
परमार्थ क्या है,
but what is the meaning of the shloka? We cannot understand.
किंतु जब टीवी में न्यूज
But when we see these things in the TV, in the news,
जो मैंने कहा
the real situation is going on with like some ladies, like I told that channel or that TV show, Police File. You can see
घटना के ऊपर लिखा रहता है,
it's only there are only true cases in these TV shows. This is true.
पुलिस फाइल
Police File.
याद रखना,
Remember,
कैसे करना, तब तो हमें होता है इसकी माया
then you'll be able to understand
प्रकार
how Maya is also torturing us, tormenting us in the same way.
आज
Do you understand?
जैसे माया से तराम नरदार के पति कृष्ण के वही माया के द्वारा मोहित जीव
This jiva is completely under the illusion of Maya.
पुराने एक
They think Krishna is an ordinary human being.
माया से नरदार के साधम विजु कृत पुण्य पुंजा ये करें ये सखाओं के कौन सा ऐसे
So what is this pious deeds that these friends of Krishna have performed?
है ये ऐसे सखाओं के कान में चढ़ रहे हैं
That they can even climb on Krishna's shoulder and etc. In Vaikuntha this is not possible.
है वैकुंठ में नारायण के
Not speak of this world. Even in Vaikuntha,
चढ़ने
who can climb on the back of Narayana in Vaikuntha? Is it possible? No.
है बस नारायण के पास ही नहीं बैठे
Nobody even sits down near Narayana.
विष्णु के मंदिर है उनके सेवक कहाँ पर बैठते हैं
So you see, when there is a temple of Bhagavan Vishnu, the servants of they sit down 5 meters far from Vishnu.
कौन है गरुड़ जी
Who is the servant? Like Garuda,
गरुड़ जी
Garuda. Where is he sitting? You can see here in the temple. Bhagavan is there, Garuda is far.
है 10 मीटर दूर में
10 meters sitting far. In the Virasana, that position, like with your one knee up.
और उधर से
When
आदेश
when Prabhuji, no, God gives one order, I will certainly follow.
इस जगत की बात छोड़ दीजिए वैकुंठ में भी ऐसा अयोध्या में भी नहीं है
So even in Ayodhya, this doesn't exist.
वहीं पर रामचंद्र है माँ जानकी सीता देवी है लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न ये सभी विराजमान
So in Ayodhya, Sita Devi is there, Bharata, Lakshman, Satrugna. But all of them, they are
ये
afraid.
भी जानते हैं राम
They think Krishna is Bhagavan. Sorry, Ram is Bhagavan. Ram is Ayodhya Pati. He's the Lord of Ayodhya. He's the king.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम है रघुपति रघुपति राघव राजा राम, वो राजा राम है,
He is the king Ram,
और मैं उनकी क्या हूँ, प्रजा हूँ,
and I am the subject.
ये भावना है, प्रजा समझते हो?
You know, Praja means like,
राजा है, मैं उनकी प्रजा हूँ,
so he's the king and we are subjects.
पति तो पावन सीताराम, हैं? यही का, वहाँ पर ऐसे हंसी मजाक नहीं चलते,
So nobody is making jokes with him there.
में हो जाते हैं तो और बाकी नहीं, हैं?
Maybe something is there, but almost nothing.
सीरियस नहीं,
If Ramchandra becomes little bit serious, everybody is afraid and like.
इसलिए अयोध्या में भी नहीं,
So in Ayodhya, this is also not possible. In Dwaraka also not.
सामान्य रूप में द्वारका भी दिखाया गया,
In Dwaraka also we see just little bit, but
जत्र खेलति प्रभु सुदूर आत्मजावृता, श्लोक में आ रहे, वैकुंठ से श्रेष्ठ क्या है,
so better than Vaikuntha is Dwaraka Puri.
जहाँ पर स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण लोक लीला की भांति
Because there, Bhagavan Krishna, he's performing pastimes just like a grihastha.
पति पत्नी बाल बच्चा लेकर
Like he has wife, he has kids also, Krishna. Every day playing the harmonium. Means playing the harmonium means bang, 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 the crying of the babies.
झगड़ा झाटी भी होते रहते
Fights, quarrels, you know, family life. Isn't it?
हैं, उसी प्रकार
It's in the same way. Krishna himself,
1108 पाठरानियों के साथ
he is with his
अपने भाई बलदेव प्रभु
16,108 queens and Baladev Prabhu.
पुत्र कन्याओं के साथ वहीं पर रहते हैं,
He lives there with his sons and daughters.
कैसे कैसे चलते हैं, जैसे संसार में जैसे होते हैं, ठीक उसी प्रकार भगवान
Just like a family member.
वो लीला आदि कर रहे हैं, कौन सा लीला, हर गृहस्थ की लीला चल रही है,
So Krishna is performing his Grihastha Leela, like a family,
ठीक बिल्कुल इस संसार के वहाँ
like also just like in the material world,
है, बेटा किसके साथ प्रेम कर लिया,
like a household,
दिया, उसके छुड़ाने के लिए जाओ,
like his son did something wrong and
बेटा लुक छिप कर लिया,
he,
लड़की के साथ
like his son fell in love with some girl, and then your son was arrested by the police, then you have to go to save your son to free him from the police. Just like a Grihastha. Krishna did pastimes just like a Grihastha, like this.
है कि नहीं,
Isn't it?
आप उनको देखो कैसे लीला आदि चल रहे हैं, इस संसार में जैसे चलते रहते हैं, धन्यवाद। इसलिए घर गृहस्थ की लीला चलती जा रही है,
Krishna is performing pastimes just like a Grihastha, householder.
उसमें मत, और कभी कभी कृष्ण भी क्या हो जाता है, सीरियस हो जाता
And sometimes Krishna becomes so serious.
है, तब सबके हंसी मजाक क्या हो जाता है, सब बंद हो जाता है,
Then
कोई नहीं, सत्यभामा
all the jokes and everything, all the queens of Krishna,
कोई नहीं है, किंतु कृष्ण
they are not ordinary.
के प्रेम के द्वारा वशीभूत नहीं होते,
But Krishna is not controlled by their love.
उद्दाम भाव पेशोना मलबल गुहास, ये उद्दाम तो सुनो, मलबल गुहास विडावलोकनम मदनोपि जास, श्रीमद् भागवत में वर्णन हो रहा है,
Srimad Bhagavatam explains,
महिषी कोई साधारण नहीं,
all these Mahishis, they are not ordinary, the queens of Krishna. Why not?
वही तो ब्रज के जितने
Actually, they are the Gopis of Braja themselves.
मैं राधा ललिता विशाखा
Radha, Lalita, Vishaka, all the Gopis. Chandravali also.
द्वारका में भी
They are all present in Dvaraka in another form.
वही श्रीमती राधिका
Srimati Radhika.
माँ के रूप
Srimati Radhika, she appeared in Dvaraka as
है,
Satyabhama.
है कि नहीं,
Isn't it?
बड़ी चेंज हो गया,
Just there was a body change.
भाव भी चेंज हो गया,
And also the bhava has also changed.
वृंदावन में वृंदावनेश्वरी श्रीमती राधिका
Vrindavaneshwari Shri Srimati Radhika.
और द्वारिका में
In Dwarika, she is Satyabhama.
है, चंद्रावली है,
Chandravali.
और उधारी चंद्रावली कैसे, रुक्मिणी के रूप में आती
Chandravali is in the form of Rukmini. So we see this
है,
change.
और उनकी भाव भी साधारण नहीं है,
And their bhavs are not ordinary. Don't think their bhav is ordinary.
मलबल गुहास विडावलोकनम मदनोपि जास, उनके बाणों समुद्र के उत्ताल तरंग के भांति भाव माधुर्य प्रकाशित रहते हैं।
They're in Dvaraka, the moods of these queens of Dvaraka are just like waves of the ocean. You cannot understand. They even in the Mahishis they attain Rudha-mahabhava. But the Rudha-mahabhava, this is only in the Gopis. So you don't even understand the words. What is Rudha-mahabhava and the Rudha-mahabhava? How beautiful. There are smiling faces of these queens. How they control their husbands. Only with the sidelong glances that their smile. This is true. In Dvaraka, these queens of Dvaraka, they cannot control Krishna completely. Because Krishna is the queen of Dvaraka. He is the king. So Krishna is showing this supremacy. Krishna he's like, I am Bhagavan. I am the supreme controller. Better than Vaikuntha is Dvaraka. Why? In Dvaraka, Swayam Bhagavan, he's just like a human being, performing pastimes as like a householder. He's like playing with his queens, Rukmini and Satyabhama, just like in this material world. Sometimes husband, wife, sometimes they play some games, games, like really games. So Krishna also plays with his queens, like some game with his queens in Dwarka. And also he's with his brother there, his sons, grandsons. So Krishna is performing pastimes just like a householder. So like those who have family life, sometimes they have to go to someone's wedding or to someone, like some happy birthday of someone's birthday. Looks like, if you see, Krishna is just like a householder completely. Even the explanation is also there. Those who have no son, Krishna is telling, okay, worship Mahadeva to get a son. Just like normal people they do. I think Krishna is also telling this too. Showing how to worship Shiva to get a son, for example. If someone's sick, just like we pray, oh, I want to be free from this disease. In Dwaraka also this is going on, everything. So pastime is just like a human being. Why people are so happy to listen to his pastimes, hear Krishna's pastimes? Because Krishna is performing pastimes just like a human being, just like a householder. So these stories of Bhagavan, why do we feel so much happiness listening to them? Because it's just like our family life also. So if something happens to your son, then you go to Shiva. Oh Shiva, please make my son be okay. So Garga Samhita explains. That even Krishna also goes to these demigods and demigoddesses asking for things. So Swami Bhagavan, who all the demigods actually, they are coming to him and praying to his lotus feet. He's the one who gives all the mystic power and everything to Ganesh. All the powers, mystic power, come from Krishna. Brahma Samhita explains. Early in the morning, what Ganesha do? What does he do? So when Ganesha is praying to the feet of Bhagavan, Ganesha generally is the one who is giving perfection, siddhi, data. He's giving all the mystic perfections. But he attains these siddhis because early in the morning he's like Govinda Adi Purusham. And when he does pranam to Govinda, what happens? So listening to the praise of Ganesha, Bhagavan puts his 2 feet on the shoulders of Ganesh, Krishna. Then in this way, Govinda gives all his mystic powers to, he also gives to Ganesh. You can read in the Brahma Samhita. So Ganesha, he's again and again bowing his head. What do you want? Oh, give me mystic perfections. Give me wealth and money. Bhagavan says, okay. Then how does Bhagavan give? Bhagavan takes his 2 beautiful lotus feet and he keeps his lotus feet on the shoulders of Ganesh. Then Ganesha is distributing this to the people. But it's not something that belonged in the first place to Ganesh. He took all this from God. God gave to him, Krishna. And this Krishna is now performing pastimes just like a householder, just like a normal grihastha in the family life. So he's telling to Shiva and Ganesh, oh, I want that my son something or that my grandson something else. Make them okay. So who can someone think he's God, saying he's performing this kind of pastimes, but still he's Bhagavan, he's only performing pastimes. Like people might maybe doubt, but he's Bhagavan. And in Vaikuntha, God doesn't even have kids. Narayana doesn't have any children. There are only 2 people, husband and wife. And maybe sometimes wife goes one place and husband goes to another place and the house is empty. This is true or not? So the name of Lakshmi, the wife, is Chanchala. She's like restless in Vaikuntha. Because actually Lakshmi is also the money, right? Money is always restless. Like restless. Today you have the money in your pocket, tomorrow not anymore. The money stays with you all the time? Like does money stay with you all the time? No. Today the money came to your hands. Tomorrow you see that your pockets are empty. The money you had went to someone else. So another name of Lakshmi is Chanchala. She's restless. She won't stay in one place. Vishnu also, he doesn't stay in Vaikuntha. And I don't stay in Vaikuntha. I just come to eat sometimes. Just like the husband stays out the house whole day, like working, then he eats. Like the husband just comes to the house to eat and then to sleep. He's not involving what is going on in the house.
है कि होता है नहीं कि संसार में
This happens also in the family life. The husband is not caring. Husband has only one worry.
ऑफिस के काम ड्यूटी पूरा
I have to go to my job, my office and work. That's it.
और आजकल तो बैंकिंग सिस्टम में पैसे
Nowadays in the banking system the money is coming.
पति कहते हैं ठीक है बैंक से पैसे उठा लो
So husband tell his wife, oh, we have a joint account, so you can, what you need to buy, you just take money from the bank account and you buy. I don't need to give you anything. I mean, it's already in the bank, my money, so you can use. Like the husband doesn't need to see with the wife all the things, you know. So he's just worried about his job. So Narayana in Vaikuntha is also like this.
संसार में क्या हो रहा है नहीं उसी
He doesn't even know what is going on in his own house.
हाँ कभी कभी लोग सिविल
Yes, sometimes Lakshmi Devi, she massages his feet, that's it.
है उसमें देखा है ना
Have you seen the picture?
भगवान विष्णु
Bhagavan Vishnu, he's
पर
sleeping on the shesh
लेटे हुए
nag, that bed, and Lakshmi Devi, she's
चरण दबा दे
massaging his feet.
2 मिनट 10 मिनट
But only for 1, 2 or 10 minutes she's massaging, not for long.
चरण दबाते रहे
Do you think she's massaging whole day?
दबा दे वो भी हर रोज थोड़ी कर
And it's also not every day. She doesn't massage it every day.
सुन आज मेरा चलते चलते थक गया
Oh, today I was walking, I'm tired.
पैर दबा
So please massage a little bit my feet.
लक्ष्मी दबा दे
Then Lakshmi massages for some time.
पाद सेवन में लक्ष्मी
So the name of Lakshmi Devi comes in the Pada Sevan and also serve the feet of God. So it's not every day. She's not doing every day.
है कली युग में पत्नी थोड़ी दबा दे
Actually, in Kali Yuga, the wife will not massage husband feet. Actually, in Kali Yuga, the wife will say, "You massage my feet, oh husband. You massage my feet."
किंतु देखो
But
वहाँ पर नारायण भी क्या करते हैं विष्णु क्या करते हैं बोले भाई आज चलते चलते मैं थक
Vishnu tells Lakshmi, "Today I'm tired because I walked too much. So,
बोले क्या करूँ
so what do you want me to do?
चरण दबा दो
Yeah, massage my feet. Okay, then Lakshmi massages for some time Vishnu's feet."
इससे अधिक नहीं है बाल बच्चा तो है ही नहीं
There's nothing more. So if you have baby, then you feel happiness. Dang, dang, dang. You listen to the cry of your kids. When you come back after the office, your son is like, "Oh, daddy." Then you take him on your lap. But in Vaikuntha, there are no children.
बाल बच्चा तो है ही नहीं
They don't have any children in Vaikuntha.
में आनंद नहीं
So there's no ananda in Vaikuntha, no happiness.
काम नहीं
That Grihastha life is not proper, just a little bit, not exactly.
अयोध्या में ऐसे ना के बराबर ही है
But in Ajodhya,
कहाँ है बताओ हैं आगे चले अयोध्या द्वारकापुरी में हाँ द्वारकापुरी में जो है
sorry, Yoda, I didn't understand what Gurudeva said, but in Dvaraka, yeah, Dvaraka is exactly, then Dvaraka, yes, exactly like a householder, exactly.
कुंठा जनी तो
Dvaraka is exactly.
दारावत्ता वैकुंठ से भी श्रेष्ठ कौन सा बताया
What is higher than Vaikuntha?
क्यों
Dvaraka.
जत्र खेलती प्रभु जहाँ पर स्वयं भगवान
Because there, Swayam Bhagavan Krishna,
ऐसे
yes, he's performing pastimes just like
पुत्र कन्याओं के साथ
with his sons and daughters,
है लीला आदि
performing so many pastimes.
जत्र खेलती उदास हैं सदर आत्मजा भद्रिता कितना मधुर लीला होते हैं कथा सुनने में आनंद होता है जैसे हम घर संसार में है।
Just like our family life.
किंतु उसके ऊपर द्वारकापुर मथुरा मथुरा के ऊपर गोलोक वृंदावन
So higher than Dwaraka is also Mathura and Goloka Vrindavana, because actually in Dwaraka, everyone still knows there that Krishna is Bhagavan, he is the king of Dwaraka.
है महाराज द्वारकाधीश
Like Krishna is Dwarakadish Maharaj.
और वृंदावन में ऐसे नहीं है
But in Vrindavana,
तो मानने वाला
no one thinks Krishna is Bhagavan in Vrindavan.
है कहते मैं राजा हूँ
Krishna says, I am the king, but no one believes. Oh,
हैं आज सुनिए
you don't understand.
भगवान होते कहाँ से थे भगवान को
I am Bhagavan. Ah, come on.
और दुष्ट
You are a thief. You are naughty.
नीचा समझ
You are...
गाली देना
So they start to blaspheme Krishna and call him many names. How come you're Bhagavan?
कितना वो भी मधुर माधुर्य लीला इतनी सुंदर होता था
So beautiful Madhurya Lila. Gopis also are playing with Krishna, like laughing, joking with him.
शब्द व्यवहार करते हैं जिस
they speak also very sweet words, so many words that actually Krishna is eager to listen to what Gopis are, how Gopis are calling him. Vrindavan is so sweet. Krishna is Dhira Lalita Nayak. There are 360 types of heroine and 96 types of heroes. You must know some mathematics, huh? How these 360 types of heroines appear, like how you count 360 and how many you count 96 types of heroes. We should know about this Naika Prakaran and Nayaka Prakaran. And the highest kind of Naika heroine is Swadhina Bhatika Naika Srimati Radhika. This heroine which is ordering her beloved to perform everything, like do this, do that, and he's just doing, following what she's saying. And the best hero is Dhira Lalita Nayaka Krishna. Just remember this. So much sweetness appears in this meeting of this hero and heroine. So those who think Krishna is Bhagavan, they cannot relish all this sweetness. So Bhagavan, he relishes this Lila Madhura, this mellows in these pastimes of this kind of devotees. He relishes and also make these devotees relish also. So when Krishna is coming back after grazing the cows, Krishna is so beautiful, his form. Gopi Gita explains, Gopi Gita explains, when Krishna goes for cow grazing, and when he comes back, Gopis glorify the beautiful form of Krishna at this moment. So beautiful, Krishna's curly hair. How is his beautiful lotus face? With this dust that came up from the hooves of the cows, it's on Krishna's face. So the face of Krishna is just like a blossomed lotus flower. And over this lotus flower, the pollen of this lotus flower is just like this dust that came also from the hoof of the cows. And to relish this nectar of this pollen of the lotus flower, the bumblebee is humming around the lotus flower. So in the same way, when Krishna comes back from the cow grazing, the beautiful hair of Krishna, his curly hair, black curly hair, is covering Krishna's face completely. Seeing this, the gopis are thinking what they are thinking. Oh, the Brahma, the bumblebee. They think it's like a bumblebee relishing the lotus flower of Krishna's face. And if even a moment of obstacle for them to see Krishna, it's so it's terrible for them. Because the beautiful curly hair of Krishna is covering his face. It's covering Krishna's face also. So the gopis cannot see him properly. So the gopis, they complain with the providence. They criticize the providence, the creator. Hey Brahma, you're the creator. You have created the beautiful form of our beloved Govinda. And to see him, you give us only 2 eyes. And with eyelids also. So how will we be able to see him? So the gopis, they curse the creator Brahma. Brahma, you should die. You don't know nothing about ras. You manifest such a beautiful form of Krishna and you give us only 2 eyes. And with eyelids. So there's an obstacle and we cannot see Krishna. The next creator, he will give us eyes but without any eyelids. Beautiful bhava is being described. What is the festival, the party in Vrindavana for the gopis? The party they have with their eyes when they see the beautiful form of Govinda. Anyway, continuing. The servants in Dasa Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya, with the Bhavanetra, their eyes with their bhav, their. So this sloka is also explaining this. How's the beautiful form of Govinda? Gurudev is reading Manah-shiksha? I think so. Yes. So, Vrindavaneshwari Srimati Radhika, she is a worshipable deity. How is she so beautiful? How beautiful she is. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami described. So beautiful. Describing the form of Srimati Radhika. So, Srimati Radhika's refulgence, her body complexion is more beautiful than the golden color covered with the kumkum. The golden covered with the kumkum. Srimati Radhika is more pretty than this. Her complexion is even more pretty than this. Srimati Radhika is so fragrant. Her perfume of her body. Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad. In the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, he is Tunga Vidya Sakhi. He wrote this verse. How beautiful this verse.
गुस्सा कदापि बसवंतन चलनक धन्नादि धन राधा जी मानवती होकर के राधा कुंड की दूसरी तट पर
Srimati Radhika, she's in Man, when she's standing on the other bank of the Radha Kunda.
समझ में आ रही है?
Do you understand?
राधा जी कृष्ण से
So Srimati Radhika, she had a Haituki man. She was angry with Krishna without any cause. And she is standing on the other side of the bank of the Radha Kunda, another bank, other side. And the body of Srimati Radhika's fragrance was also impregnated in her veil, in her cloth. But the wind came, and the wind was blowing her clothes. And the Pavanadev, the wind was like moving her veil, like, isn't it? So the wind brought the fragrance of her cloth to Krishna. And Krishna was like, oh. First of all, the fragrance of Srimati Radhika, and also the fragrance of her veil. Oh, I'm feeling this amazing fragrance. It's just like, the cake and the cherry on top of that cake. Like even better already. So Krishna was saying, we cannot even imagine how is this amazing fragrance of Srimati Radhika's body. We cannot even give an example in this world. So, which examples can we give? The wind is blowing and taking her fragrance to Krishna. And the wind brings also good smells and bad smells sometimes. If the wind is like a sadhu, is one sadhu, he's bringing good things or bad things, but the wind itself is not becoming like captivated by the wind, by the fragrance or the bad smell that he's carrying. So in the same way, the wind, he's bringing the fragrance of Srimati Radhika's body to Krishna's nostrils.
कहां पर पहुंचा दिया? कृष्ण के पास. और कृष्ण कह रहे धन्नादि धन्न पवन की.
And Krishna is saying, oh wind, your life is blessed, successful for two reasons. One is that you're playing with the cloth of Srimati Radhika. Krishna is saying, I don't have this good fortune to be able to play with her, because even she's angry with me, I cannot even go close to her, but you are playing with her cloth. So Srimati Radhika is angry and you are playing with her cloth. No, like when the wind is blowing and our clothes also move because of the wind. So how is your good fortune? Like you're so blessed, oh wind. Krishna is telling to the wind. So Srimati Radhika, in Bhava, she's saying,
चिरदीन माधव मंदिरे अक्षर भरिया जदी कपाई प्रभु हम प्यारे बुलद पठाई राधा जी का
Srimati Radhika is saying, my beloved Govinda, may he always stay in my heart. May he always stay in my heart. I'll not allow him to go away from my heart. After a great long separation, when they meet, the meeting Sambridhaman Milan, it's called. So 4 kinds of meeting and 4 kinds of separation. So after this Digga Vipalamba, long separation, when lover and beloved they meet, this is called Sambridhaman Milan. So at this moment, Srimati Radhika is saying, if someone tells me,
हे पवन वायु तुम्हारे जीवन धन्य 2 कार्य मान रहे हैं उनके बाहर निकल जाने नहीं कहीं नहीं देंगे.
So I won't allow my beloved to go away from my heart. Srimati Radhika is saying, after a long separation, when the meeting happens, it's called Sambridhaman Milan. 4 kinds of meeting and 4 kinds of separation. So after the Sudriga Vipalamba, a long separation, when Naika and Naika, here and hearing, they meet again, it's called Sambridhaman Milan. If someone says, Radhe, for 2 seconds, for 2 minutes, just give me your beloved Govinda for 2 minutes, and in exchange of it, I will give you the anchal, like a cloth full of jewels and gems, money, everything I'll give to you. What else do you want? Then Srimati Radhika answers, this is a high class katha. Why are you laughing? You don't understand. Just like I'm just speaking in front of, just like if someone plays a flute in front of the buffalo, buffalo will not understand anything. So why are you laughing? It's high class harikatha. So beautiful this bhav. So I want to keep Govinda in my heart. I'll just keep him in my heart always. I'll not even leave him for 1 second. You'll not understand this. How can you understand this? Yeah, we will understand. I'll continue speaking. But how can you understand? One day performing bhajan slowly, then you get the realization. My beloved, so in the cold time, what do we want? Blanket to be wrapping around the blanket, isn't it? And in the summertime, we want very fresh wind, isn't it? So Srimati Radhika, she is also saying, Ba means Vayu, like air. Beautiful bhav. Means not even for a moment I want to be separated from Krishna. These are all stages of Rudha-mahabhava. Kanadri kalpatam kalpate kanardam. Like even a moment without Govinda, it looks like kalpas and kalpas. You know? But if the Gopis are even many nights of Brahma with Krishna, they think it's like just a moment with him. Like in the meeting time, long time together looks like 1 moment, and in the separation, even a few moments look like kalpas and kalpas. So beautiful and sweet bhav being explained. So to get these sweet moods, we have to pray with so much eagerness, otherwise you cannot attain it. Okay, go to the Radha Kunda. You'll attain in 2 days, huh? You get everything in 2 days? No, you cannot. To attain it, you have to, with so much eagerness, have to perform Stava-stuti, many prayers, with eagerness. So beautiful. This bhava being described here. To attain the merciful sidelong glance of Srimati Radhika. Oh, my Swamini Srimati Radhika, I am your servant. My heart is completely burning in the separation from you. I'm crying, I'm crying. There's no any other way. Page 88. Okay? First verse, translation. O Swamini Shri Radhika, I am your maid-servant, but my heart is burning due to the virulent fire of separation from you. I cry repeatedly, and thus I have become thoroughly aggrieved. So Gurudeva, my Gurudeva told, to get all these things, you have to cry. You have to learn how to cry for these things. You have to know to get these things only by crying. Seeing no other means of reprieval. I recited Shri Govardhan by the bank of Shri Radha Kunda and lovingly supplicate your lotus feet with these few lines of lamentation. So this is look from Vilapa Kusumanjali number 7. Do you know how to cry? You don't know. So we are crying for material things. Yes. If your husband told you just small thing, then you start crying. Like for even small things matters, you're crying. But who cries for Bhagavan? Tell me. This is true. If somebody tells me anything in this world, I'm crying. Why did he tell me this? Then I cry. But to cry for this, to attain this rare prema of Srimati Radhika, we don't cry. So yeah, cry and cry at the feet of Srimati Radhika, praying to her. Without a cry, just like a kid only can, the mother will give breastfeed to the baby when the baby cries. So in the same way. Page 88, verse Devi Dukha Kula Sagaradare, Manah-shiksha, English. So Vilapa Kusumanjali 8. May you be pleased, O Vrajavilasini Shri Radhika, having fallen into this unfathomable ocean of intense grief, I am severely tormented and seized by calamity. O supremely compassionate one, kindly place me upon the indestructible boat of your mercy and grant me the direct service of your lotus feet. Nauka is like a boat, so the boat of the mercy of Srimati Radhika. So her mercy is like a boat. And grant me the direct service of your lotus feet. I am drowning in this ocean of material existence. So if something happens in your life, then you understand. You cannot even imagine. But just imagine if you're on a ship journey, like on a boat journey, and then suddenly your boat or your ship is broken, the water is coming inside this ship and the boat. Imagine your situation, what you feel in this moment if you're about to drown in the ocean. Everybody's trying to save their own lives. This is true. Do you understand? Once what happened, I was going in America. In one place I was going, some devotees were with me. We were going, I think, to Philadelphia. maybe from Philadelphia to Houston, I think we were going.
हम लोग एक साथ में जैसे 7-8 हम भक्त ले गए।
We were 7 devotees together. After 1 hour in the flight, suddenly the flight
नीचे आ गए, ठास के।
came down and seeing so many feet. Suddenly, it looked like the prana is coming out of our body. Everybody became so afraid. Like suddenly the airplane lost altitude, you know, very suddenly. Everybody was so afraid.
तो उस समय ऐसे लगता है जब प्राण निकलने वाला है।
So we become so afraid because our dearest thing is our pran. You know, so we want to protect our life. We feel like
सौभाग्यक्रम से
so fortunately,
निकटवर्ती इसमें क्या बोले एयरपोर्ट में लैंड किया।
so the flight landed in a nearby airport. Actually, our destination was another place. We still had 3 or 4 hour flight, but after only 1 hour, then this happened. I don't know why. So we had to land emergency there was this problem. We had to land before time. So very suddenly, 14,000. I think 14,000 feet, something like that. Very suddenly, the airplane fell. Lost altitude. So that's why later our flight landed in a nearby airport, emergency land. Agora imagine those who have their plane crash, like those who are in a plane crash. Imagine what they're feeling in these moments. I know time's up. So I'm drowning in this ocean of unhappiness in this material world. So no one says I'm happy. Everyone is so unhappy. So I think Gurudev says no one says I'm unhappy. I don't know exactly what. This is true or not? If I sit near you, you tell how are you? You'll tell all the stories and everything that happens. Everybody will tell their own stories. No one wants to tell stories of Govinda. Everyone wants to tell their own stories. Oh Maharaj, Gurudev, this happened, this bad thing. My husband is not following my instruction, my son not following my instruction, my daughter is not following my instruction. So, like so many bad things, sad tales of our lives. Yeah, Gurudev is saying yes. Everybody is actually, like no one is happy because this world is a place of misery. So if you sit near anyone, they will start telling all their miseries to you and like this. We are all in this ocean of sufferings of this material world. Okay, so but what will change if you tell your sufferings to others or if you listen to others' sufferings? What will be out of it? Just try to deliver yourself from these things. The saints are listening. Why? They know that they know what that because the saints are thinking their mind is full of this air of suffering, so they need to let it go. So who will listen to them? So that's why the saints are listening, because he knows other people, they will maybe laugh or not give attention. This is true. I think that's what he said. I'm sorry because it's freezing, so it's difficult to understand the complete understanding. Because if you tell what you're suffering to others, then
तुम्हारे दुख के बाद जो दूसरे के बोलो ना हंसेगा।
He will laugh at your sorrows, other people. But if you tell your sorrows to the saints, after listening your sorrows, the saints will have sympathy to you, towards you. Sympathy is a golden key which unlocks. No one has sympathy in this world. Maybe externally they have sympathy, but internally they are thinking, this is good, better you suffer. This is the rule of this material world. Actually, people want you to be unhappy in this world, just like them. I am unhappy, you should always also be unhappy. No one wants your happiness in this world. Seeing your happiness, everyone is envy. They are envious. They have envy. This is true. This world is full of miseries only. Everyone is unhappy. Who is happy? Only that person who performs Govinda bhajan.
सुख समुद्र में वही डूबे रहते हैं जो भगवान के नाम लेते हैं, भगवान के भजन करते हैं.
Those who chant holy names and do Bhagavad Bhajan, they are drowned in the ocean of bliss. But those who don't worship Bhagavan, don't chant holy names, they are unhappy. What to do? Always worrying about many things. Son, daughter, how to marry them, this. I took 15, 20 years to take care of them, to bring them up. Now I have to get them married, like to arrange for their wedding. And then also they will get married and the marriage will be a disgrace. Like, the parents are worrying so much about the whole, about the kid, their kid's whole life. This is true or not? So until the last day of your life, you are full of worries and concerns. This is the material world. The saints are speaking. If you tell your sorrows to the saints, they will have sympathy. And they will pacify you. They will tell you to worship Bhagavan. Do you understand? You sow the seed, or you sowed the seed, like you put the seed on the ground, but there was no rain. And then, so you sowed the seed, but there was no rain. And the birds came and ate the seeds. And imagine if it rains so much over your seed also, like too much rain also. Then also nothing. They have like a proverb for this. Do you know this? And the rest of it? It's okay. What to do? What can you do in these situations? You come to the saint and you tell what is happening. actually the saint has sympathy. So when he hears how you're suffering, he will feel sympathy also, the saint. He will also become upset because of your sufferings. Came back, why? It's frozen, it's repeating what Gurudev was telling behind.
संत महात्मा के पास आए, बोले संत महात्मा इतना ही तो बोलेंगे, तुम्हारे दुख में दुखित हो जाते हैं, तुम्हारे दुख की कथा सुन करके वो दुखित हो जाते हैं.
Listening to your sorrows, the saints become upset. Yeah, video has ended. Whoa. Is there another live? Is there another live? Let me see. But it's also time's up there, I think. Maybe Harikatha is over. But I'll come back to the first 10 minutes of that class. And just see if there's another page. Maybe from another page. This one. Okay, I'll translate the beginning of the class, the first 10 minutes. If somebody sees some live, and please tell me. But maybe it's over the katha, I think, because of the time now. So this is the beginning of the class. The first 10 minutes we'll translate. Remember Braja Vipina Chandra Krishna. Krishna is he's the Vishaya of all the rasas. Krishna is the object of all the rasas. Krishna is Vishaya Vigraha, the object of love. So he instructs how to worship him. Which form of Krishna, how is his form? For some days already we have been discussing this. Srila Rupa Goswami, he quotes a shloka from Mukunda Muktavali, page 86, Manah-shiksha, Navajaladhara Varnam. Mukajita Saradindu Keli Lavan Sindhu Karabhini Takundu Ballavi Pranabandhu Bopu Upasri Tarenu Akshani Kripta Venu Vachana Vasadadu Dhenu Patumananda Sunu. इसी प्रकार नंदनंदन ये कृष्ण. So Nandanandana Krishna, he's the worshipable deity of Madhurya Rasa. Upasya, you know what is Upasya? He's the worshipable deities. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains. Who is our Upasya Dev, worshipable deity? In Madhurya Ras. Shringar Ras. Brajendra Nandana Shyam Sundar. It's he. It's him. How to worship him? With the paramore mood of the Gopis. And that Krishna who is always in Vrindavan, Vrindavana Krishna, not even for a moment he steps out of Vrindavan, not even for a moment. Vrindavana Chandra, Dhira Lalita Nayak, he is our Upasya Dev, he is a worshipable deity. So his complexion is like that of a fresh rain cloud. His ears are decorated with champaka flowers, upon whose charming face a mild smile blossoms like a blooming lotus flower. Who wears a yellow garment that resembles the lustre of molten gold, whose head is adorned with a beautiful peacock feather, and who is the quintessence of the three worlds. I worship this Gopi's darling son. Next verse. May I be protected by that Srinandanandana, whose face is far more attractive than the autumn moon, who is an ocean of elegance suitable for the enactment of amorous pastimes, whose hands are equipped with a bow for playing games, who is the dearmost friend of the young maidens of Vraj, whose body is beautified by the dust raised from the hooves of the cows, whose flute is kept prominently on his left side, and who subdues the cows by his melodious voice. You should memorize these two verses about the form of our Upasya Deva, our worshipable deity form. So this is the process of performing bhajan. So the servants of those who are performing sadhan in different rasas, they pray to their Ishtadeva, their worshipable deity, specifically. Like in Sakyaras, how Krishna is playing with his friends and many kinds of pastimes with his friends, Krishna performs. So this form of Krishna is also described, the Krishna of Sakyaras. There is also the form of Krishna of Vatsalyaras. How Srimati Manah-shiksha, she's breastfeeding Krishna and how she's chastising him and serving him so much. How Nanda Maharaj also is taking care of Krishna with in the fatherly affection. So Shukadeva, Parikshit Maharaj, after listening to all these stories, Katha, after hearing about all these things, Parikshit Maharaj, he asked to Shukadeva Goswami, Nindakim Akarod Brahma. Brahman means, oh, you who knows past, present and future. Sorry, you who know past, present and future. Oh my Gurudeva, Shukadeva Goswami. Parikshit Maharaj is telling, him is telling
क्रोध ब्रह्मण
Shukadeva Goswami, "Oh Gurudev, you know everything, past, present, and future. So please tell me about the previous lives of Nanda and Yashoda."
कृष्ण के भी अपने पुत्र रूप में
Because Krishna, the Supreme Lord, appeared as their son.
रूप में प्राप्त नहीं किया,
Not only as their son,
उसके
immediately also they
स्नेह
had
ममता
so much love and affection relationship with Krishna,
पालन पोषण भी किया
taking care of him and bringing
है? उसी का और
like raising him.
ब्रह्मण सेवं महोदयम जिनकी ऐसे श्रेय और महान उदय हुआ है, श्रेय एवं महोदयम, ऐसे उनकी श्रेय और महोदय के महान जो उदय हुआ उसके बारे में हमें श्रवण कराइए।
Please tell me about Nanda Yashoda.
बोले क्या? यशोदा च महाभागा, माँ यशोदा जैसे महान भाग्यवती है।
Yashoda is so fortunate. No one in the past and the future is fortunate as she is.
और स्वयं श्री हरि
Krishna himself, he has sucked her breasts.
अपने स्तन पान कराया है, यही तो बता दिया। वत्सल स्नेह में अप्लुत
She breastfed Krishna.
है, माँ यशोदा किस प्रकार
How Mother Yashoda
सेवा आदि कर है?
she has served Krishna.
इसकी विशेष वैशिष्ट्य क्या है?
The specialty of Vatsalya Rasa, what is it?
स्नेह में आप्लुत होने से अपने आप स्तन से
When you
धारा
absorb yourself in the affection you have towards your son, automatically milk comes from your breasts. This is the symptom of Vatsalya Rasa. So Asta Sattvic Vikar, 8 kinds of symptoms of ecstatic symptoms, right? So like trembling, crying, sweating, this is called Asta Sattvic Vikar. But in Vatsalya Rasa, Mother Yashoda has a one special more,
क्या है?
which is called,
कृष्ण नाम ग्रहण करने से व कृष्ण के स्मरण
when she remembers Krishna or takes his name,
माँ यशोदा की
immediately
स्तन से
milk overflows from Mother Yashoda's breasts.
अप्लुत हो जाता है, निकाल पड़ता है। इस संसार में नहीं होता,
In this world is not like this.
किंतु माँ यशोदा की विशेष
But for Mother Yashoda, yes, this happens.
अक्रोध
This takes place there.
श्रेय एवं महोदय यशोदा च महाभागा पपूज स्तनम हरि, जो समस्त जीवों के दुख के हरण करने वाली,
Sri Hari who removes the sufferings of all the living entities.
दुखम इति हरि, जो सभी की ये दुख जो है
Sri Hari, he is the one who removes the sufferings of all the living entities.
संसार के त्रिताप से मुक्त करना वाले श्री हरि, खुद प्यास माने भूख प्यास से बचाने वाली,
He is the one who protects us from hunger and from thirst, Sri Hari.
भूख में
And now himself he is also feeling hungry, like baby Krishna.
प्यास में जैसे हम तड़पते रहते हैं,
We are suffering from thirst.
और वही भगवान क्या करते हैं, प्यास के मारे माँ यशोदा की
And the same Bhagavan, he's breastfeeding, he's drinking the milk from Mother Yashoda's breast because he's thirsty. So these amazing pastimes, right?
ऐसे कैसे ऐसे सुंदर
How, oh, aho,
चरित है, लीला कथा है,
these amazing pastimes of Lord.
सब घर में जाकर के क्या है, तबाही मचा दे।
So from here on, I was already translating, so just stop now. Jai Sri Gurudev.
जैसे